Hello, class, and welcome to week one of Leadership and Communications, OA 36364. I hope everybody had a great weekend. Every week on Monday morning, you'll receive either a video message or a written announcement from me to tell you what we'll be doing in that particular week. So here we are at the start of our first week, and I'm really excited, to have everybody in class, and I think you're going to find this class very enjoyable and very informative. So week one, we're going to be talking about two critical components of communication, and that is trust and credibility. You have to trust the messenger, you have to trust the message, and both those things have to have credibility behind it. Remember, a message is sent to you because somebody or something wants you to act, consider, or do something behind that message. And you could do it blindly without considering what the consequences are or why you're doing it. You could just go ahead and do it. But if you do it and there's a negative consequence, you'll realize that, well, I should have thought about this a little bit more before I moved ahead. And that's why we'll be talking about credibility and trust. You can look around in the real world and identify those organizations and people that you can trust and that has credibility, and others that you can't. So this can be very subjective, right? And there could be politics involved. But the point being is you have to understand and believe that the message and the messenger is trustworthy and credible. Then let's flip that over and say, when you're the leader of the organization and when you're speaking for the organization, does the audience trust you? And is there credibility with what you do and what you say? Okay, simple concepts here, but there's a lot to it. So when you take a look at this week's lessons and assignments, keep in mind first and foremost how important these two things are, and they're going to carry through the rest of the remaining 7 weeks that we'll have after week one. All right. The other thing I wanted to make sure and remind you of, if you haven't already, post a introduction and voice thread of yourself. Very simple. Your name, what your major, what your career goal is. Anything special about you is fine. And then also there'll be some VoiceThread assignments, two other ones. So I want you to get used to using VoiceThread if you haven't used it already. The other thing, there was an announcement I posted on Sunday that talks about how I manage the classroom in terms of attendance, assignments, their late policy, plagiarism, and your status in class. I want to make sure everybody successfully completes this class without any problems. The important thing, again, it's all about communications, okay? So make sure and read those messages and let me know if you have any questions, okay? So I will talk to you during the week in our discussions. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me either by phone or text or email, preferably email, your OU email. Okay, thanks. See you later.